Alright everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm going to talk a little bit about Comic-Con. Yeah, Comic-Con! I went! It was awesome. But the only reason why I really wanted to go was because Matt Mercer was going to be there. And I met him. And it was awesome. However, okay, so I was standing in line. I'm waiting 40 minutes to get to the front of the line to see this guy. And I've never been like this with any celebrity type person ever. This is the first for me. So, I was a little excited. I felt like a little Japanese schoolgirl, you know? So I finally get to the front of the line, and I'm like, oh, hi, Matt. It's nice to meet you. And he's like, hi, what's your name? And I tell him, I'm Dustin. And I tell him a quick little story, we got to be fast. And I was like, hey, I got into D&D about 6 months ago or so, and basically all my friends were like, kind of looked at me, and they were like, you're gonna be the DM. And he's like, I understand that. And I'm like, man, this guy's cool. And he's like, yeah, that happens, man. And I was like, hey, everything I learned, I've watched it from you. You're amazing. And he's like, thank you. And then I tell him, the only reason why I came here really was to see you. And he's like, he leans back in his chair a little bit, like, wow, thank you. And he's so taken aback, and he's so modest and so nice. So, so far so good. I haven't done anything dumb yet. Yet. So, he starts signing my stuff. And right before he starts signing my stuff, I'm like, hey, can I use your saying, how do you want to do this officially? And he's like, yeah, man, no problem, dude, open source. And I'm like, cool, that's awesome of you. This guy's so nice. So he starts signing my stuff, and he's like, to Dustin. And I'm like, hey, can you write second best DM? I think it would be really funny. But the problem is that I underestimated this guy's ability of signing autographs, because apparently he signs a lot of them, and he is very fast. So by the time I finished asking him, he was already done writing, from Matt Mercer, or whatever, or Matt Mercer, and he kind of, sure, no problem. For a quick moment there, I almost felt, I was like, did he hesitate? Like he didn't want to do it? But he did it. And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. This is cool, man. He signs it, and he takes a picture with me. And, everything seems fine. I'm like, nice to meet you, man. You have a good one. Thank you for everything. And he's like, hey, nice to meet you too. No problem. Super cool guy. He signs my DM book, and I walk away. Now, I want to look at my DM book, and because I'm like, yeah, I gotta see what he wrote. Matt Mercer thought I was calling him the second best DM. No, Matt, I meant me. Please don't be offended. I meant to put, hey, for you to put, you're the second DM, and because obviously Matt Mercer is the first. I call the DM of all DMs the second best DM. Matt, that's not how I meant it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.